Here's a full body workout that you can try at home or at the gym based on just using kettlebells and body weight exercises. As always, the workout is structured into 2 supersets based on some kind of a body weight compound exercise followed by a kettlebell complex. So here we're starting off the first exercise of the first superset with a pulling exercise. Here I'm showing a half muscle up as my own personal progression, but you can replace this with any pulling movement that you prefer. So if you want to do just regular pull-ups, chin-ups, even inverted rows, it's really up to you. Basically any kind of pulling body weight exercise that you want to do. But I'm doing the half muscle ups because I'm trying to work on and improve on my full muscle ups. And the way to turn that exercise into a pulling movement is by not performing the pushing portion of it, because the half muscle up, difficult part for most people, including myself, is really the pulling portion of the movement. Okay, so now this is the second exercise of the first superset, which is a kettlebell complex. So we supplement the pulling movement of the half muscle up with a kettlebell complex that comprises of a pushing movement and a lower body movement. I've mentioned this many times before. One of the amazing things about a kettlebell complex is how you can include multiple muscle groups and movement patterns into one exercise. So that allows us to cover all 3 major movement patterns of pushing, pulling, and lower body within one superset. We started off with the pulling compound body weight exercise, and then we followed that with a kettlebell complex that has the pushing and a lower body. And this is the second superset, first exercise. Now we're doing pushing body weight compound exercise, which is the Bulgarian ring dips. Again, if you're not able yet to do full strict ring dips, you can always perform this exercise in the assisted way. So you can keep your feet on the floor and lighten the weight. You can do regular dips as opposed to Bulgarian dips. You can do them on the parallel bars. You can do ring push-ups. It's really up to you, as long as we do some kind of a compound pushing movement for the superset. And then we're going to follow that up with a kettlebell complex that has a pulling and a lower body movement, again to complete the superset by covering all 3 movement patterns of a pushing, a pulling, and a lower body. So we're supersetting the Bulgarian dips, which is a pushing body weight exercise with a kettlebell complex that has the dead stop kettlebell clean followed by a reverse lunge. So the kettlebell clean, for me, the way I do it really turns it into a powerful and explosive pulling movement. I don't really do the kettlebell clean the way most people do it, which is a bit of a swing into the rack. But the way I prefer to perform the movement is the dead stop version, which is you pull, essentially you rip out the kettlebell from the ground in a very explosive and powerful manner. Once you start using heavy kettlebells like what I'm using here, which is 36 kilogram, you really have to use your whole body just to heave the kettlebell off the ground into the rack position. So you can see here from the side view, whenever I'm doing the kettlebell clean, I'm having to not only lift with my back muscles and upper back muscles, my traps, but also using my leg drive just to get the kettlebells off the ground. Once you get more fatigued, you're gonna have to rely more and more on your entire body rather than just your pulling muscles. Okay, so the last exercise is always an accessory, so you can pick whatever exercise you want to do. In this particular workout, I'm doing the double kettlebell front rack carry. I want to work on a little bit of my core and conditioning without really taxing my muscles too much. So that's the end of the workout. As always, thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.